You are listening to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
The Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on Pinax TV.
So when we look down history lane, Ghana has the first prime minister at the Ghana no will be the late Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or known as he was Ghana's first prime minister. Little did we know say season ya will be era ya we're going to get another prime minister. I'm out for and say the former president Nana Akuffo-Addo, the administration, he came with a prime minister. Who is this prime minister? And yet Obia say the almighty Gabby Otchere Darko. I was for some time now we've been hearing that Gabby Otchere Darko served in a year President Nana Akuffo-Addo, former the administration as a prime minister, but he's out to talk about this whole issue. I bet you about the role and the duties about this whole prime minister thing. Chris, what's happening?
Okay, so Gabby Otchere Darko, people were tagging him during Akuffo-Addo's reign, governance. No say, like he's the right hand man to the president.
Okay.
Nema bebre sisia itimi bonidin edebefra might be more tagging as the prime minister of our time.
Okay.
Speaking on Asase Radio now, Otchere say, I mean, he didn't get any position from the past government.
Okay.
My own folk be brave tagging no man feel say, I mean, Osombo pa or Flagstaff House, but Otchere Moma say, I mean, yes, the president appoints people or my for position near there. But the way that he was close and people thought, say, hey, then in the position. So, but yeah, Shedan who said, yeah, man of portfolio be a binding. He went on air to clarify himself. Say, I mean, he was just there trying to serve, but said a man as our position in degree no. Say, yeah, he was likened to a prime minister, not Antisa.
Okay, so it was for whether a prime minister or not a prime minister, no, you better nina odewim yenti in some way.
Last 8 years. I mean, are you aware of that though?
I think the last time I checked, our constitution was clear that we have a president, a vice president, and ministers and members of parliament and the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it actually started because I believe in 2017. I mean, if you remember all the speculation, Gabby is going to go to this ministry. All manner of titles were given to me, even including chief of staff, cabinet minister, blah, blah, blah. And eventually, Akuffo-Addo gave me nothing, not even a board member. Not even an assembly member. You know, government can appoint a few people on some assemblies. He gave me nothing. You know, so I think Ghanaians decided to give me a title because they couldn't believe that Akuffo-Addo could be so mean to me. That's a joke.
I know.
You know? But it was quite funny. I think I think it must have been maybe the Africa Prosperity Dialogues 2025, and I think that was the first time I met with President John Mahama after his inauguration, and he said, who did you hand over your prime ministerial position to? At the moment I had Joyce Bowen stand next to me. I said maybe it could be such a Ibrahim perhaps.
The mischief you will get up to.
Yes, but it's just, I think I take it as one of those jokes or whatever, but it got to be some, I suppose, where you are given responsibilities that you don't have, and you are blamed or given credit for things that you know very little about. Because sometimes the impression was created as if I actually worked at the presidency. But I just used to go visit my cousin, my friend, and my mentor, usually around 11 p.m., just to go have a conversation, to relax him, because you spend the whole day having meetings and stuff. And Akuffo-Addo would stay in the office to about 1:30 a.m. So I would go there sometimes after midnight, sometimes after 11:30. When I finish my work on my way home, fortunately, you have an understanding wife that can help as well. and just have.
Now I was here for a year, Yankasa, Yadina, Gabby Otchere Darko, Wakasa, what to the Mutu, what said the moon, and they say, you the Bobere, or Pessoa, my United, as I say, he wasn't a prime minister, or no cry, let's say, kitchen prefect, cry, Manibi, you are a prime minister. He was just there supporting a relative, Sebi. I say I do fear we anameboa I nti se Akuffo-Addo say no for say nena no say dear you na che say wabedi president he has to be there to support, so that's all what he's trying to say. But people are saying say they all canon is not true, because we've gotten parties members to say MPs for binuma, they've blamed him. I said MPs for and necessarily that idea of the prime minister position in the minds of Ghanaians. So he's trying to cover up. Do you see it that way?
No credit say I'm on the portfolio Okay. Because you see a buy bubu amount for the invite amount for call NIB office near the you invite no.
Okay.
If you were handling a position and I met me up pinpoint, he said this and that you were doing. But unnecessarily all come. He was just being supportive, trying to be around, because yes, me relative, me chocho mucho pa na sisi oye president. So if and also why Jini be near DBA, I mean he tries to, offer Mbwa a president. He's a lawyer. So legal team of Akuffo-Addo no, he was part of na Obwa and Kakaka. And see, yes, people would think say, because and never be see people started tagging him, say you know one and no one. See, at this point, this is the time also bad one, because it was a lengthy conversation. So you just have to come out and clarify. Say, I didn't hold any position in that government. And it's a prime minister tag now about the moment. Mandruho.
Okay.
And he was talking about the fact that he used to stay with the president as long as at the time I know about 1:30 a.m. maybe around 11:30 now. We now who said maybe on coffee and I'll be sad. He will go to the president and he will tell him so. And sometimes when you will be an officer, a boss, depending on the officer, a boss in coffee, especially while you're close to him now, you see yourself as maybe an aide to him now. On coffee, I want to mean coffee.
Okay.
Do you understand? You have to wait till be away with the oil or car wage or car now coffee. And I think that he was just there to support, and as he's saying, indeed, he wasn't having any portfolio, and I said, position be President Akuffo-Addo.
Okay, so the prime minister tag, don't you think that Ghanaians were tagging him prime minister by works and not prime minister by position? You want to say the statement, no mind, like you talked about it right now. The fact that he was around the Akuffo-Addo even at odd hours.
Yes.
Everybody is expecting say obewo fee no wada.
Yeah.
And so if he's with the Akuffo-Addo at odd hours, remember the ideas, remember the suggestions, and that is what the MPs were talking about. Some of the things they told the president. Omo career na honorable so ako no so ako man there. That is a president na Adrian Sisa. So still he's a prime minister by Jumedie, not by position. So he is just trying to say them yimi who free as a meaning who she at this point, because after all, nobody named me as a prime minister.
Yes, you see, when the Akuffo-Addo government ended, Mama Fobebre, even his vice president came out saying, I
was the mate.
I was just the mate. I wasn't part. And see, it is very, it is a step in the right direction. This is not new. Any idea we will hockey just to support.
Okay.
But said the can indeed no credit will become most of the decisions be over. Let's be honest, it came from him being that close to the president.
Sure.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
From the way he was speaking in his own voice.
Interview, no?
And he that very close to him. Let me say by his works, he was acting as one. Anything that he got that
the title as a prime minister.
Yeah.
Well, for not to say, you share you're a Gabby Otchere Darko. You say unyuma enibidu echi. Them so unyuma ne di echi. Amano enya the title as a prime minister, but we try say ya man position ya into the moderation the corner de or seremu muni infiniso. Yenda mwase se munya brain e de share.
You are listening to the Pinax Report.
Pinax Report. Pinax Report.
The Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Pinax Report.
Live only on Pinax TV.